Yo, what's up, people? What's up? It's your boy Tireo. And I'm back, y'all, with another video, man. And in this particular video and in this particular message, man, I just want to share with all of my loyal fans and followers out there, man. I just want to share something with y'all. I've been following Jesus Christ and putting in work for his kingdom for over 20 years. I've been doing this for over 20 years, man. And it didn't dawn on me till the other day when I woke up in the morning and God spoke to me and he said, Tireo, you've been following me and putting in work for my kingdom for over 20 years. And y'all, I'm not gonna lie, man. It's really starting to sink in now. Now I'm letting it all sink in. I've been following Jesus Christ. I've been putting in work for his kingdom for over 20 years. I started when I was 18 years old. I started when I was a teenager, man, and I want to be honest with you all, man. I'm really amazed at the work that I've done and how long I've been doing it. Like how long I've been following Jesus and how long I've been putting in the work. Like over 20 years, man. I mean, like, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy because I'm so ahead of my time, and all of the work that I've done, the work that I've done proves I'm really ahead of my time, man. Like people can't even keep up with how I follow God and how I walk with him and how I put in work for Jesus' kingdom. People just can't keep up with it, man. I mean, I started when I was 18 years old in the streets of New Orleans. And it's like when I reflect back and I look back to my journey and I look at where I'm now, it blows my mind, man. And I'm really starting to let this stuff sink in, y'all, because y'all know me. Once I zone out for God, and I start working for him and I zone out, I totally forget about everything else. But it's really starting to sink in my spirit now. Like, I've been working for Jesus' kingdom and following him for over 20 years. I got over 20 years under my belt. That's crazy. I got over 20 years under my belt. That's crazy, man. Like, and I'm gonna just be real with y'all, man. Like right now, I'm blown away. I'm blown away because not everyone can last that long following Jesus and working for him. And I'm talking about both. I'm not talking about just going to church and believing in the Lord. I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about really following Jesus Christ in a real relationship with him, going through all the trials and tribulations that you face, going through all of the attacks of the devil, going through all your tests, and working for the kingdom. I did that. I went through all the tests. I went through all my trials. I went through all the attacks of the devil. And I kept working for Jesus' kingdom. And I've been doing this for over 20 years. I started when I was 18. And God spoke to me. He said, Tireo, you've been following me and putting in work for Jesus' kingdom for over 20 years. And I'm like, wow. And as y'all already see this particular picture right here, man, I'm getting this picture turned into a plaque. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting this picture right here that y'all are looking at in this video. I'm getting this picture turned into a plaque, man. And I'm going to hang this picture on my wall. This legendary right here, man. This is some real legendary stuff. And I just want to share this with my fans, man, because, you know, often, y'all, I get so caught up in my work for God, and I just zone out. You know what I'm saying? And I just be focused. You know, I just be zoned out with my videos, with my work, with my music. You know, just working on my cartoons or my clothing line, whatever I'm doing. I just be zoned out with God. But it's really starting to sink in, y'all. Like, it's really starting to sink in. I got over 20 years under my belt of following Jesus' kingdom and working for him, because I started so young. I started when I was 18 years old. And this is why I'm ahead of everybody, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I started young. A lot of people, they started late. So they'll never be where I'm at with God. They'll never be able to do the kind of work that I've done because they late. A lot of people are late on their purpose. But I started at 18. And I got over 20 years of following Jesus and working for him under my belt. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. That's how long I've been doing this stuff, man. And I just want to say this to you all. For all of you people out there who are listening to this, man, and for all of you people who really, really, really want to follow Jesus Christ and put in the work, let my life inspire you to keep going. Take it serious. Take it serious. Take it serious. Keep going. Let me tell y'all something, man. When I started at 18 years old, I'm going to tell y'all something. When I started this stuff at 18 years old, everybody thought Tireo was crazy. Everybody thought I was nuts because I was too spiritual. I was too deep. You know. And at that time, y'all, it wasn't even no internet around. You know what I'm saying? When I started, when I was 18 years old, it wasn't no internet around. It wasn't no YouTube. It wasn't no Facebook. It wasn't no Instagram or no Twitter. It wasn't even no internet around. So I come from the golden era days. It wasn't even no internet around when I started. Everybody thought I was crazy. Everybody thought I was nuts. Everybody thought, yo, Tireo losing his mind with all this deep spiritual stuff. But let me tell y'all something. I stood on what I believed in. I stood on what I believed in. That's right. I stood on what I believed in. And I tell y'all no lie. I remember being 18 years old, sitting in my room. I'm going to tell y'all what I told Jesus. I said, Jesus, if I'm coming in your kingdom, I'm going to come in your kingdom and I'm going to go all out for you. I'm going to go to the very end. And I'm going to tell you what I told Jesus. I said, I'm going to put in the most work. I said, I'm going to put in the most work. Ain't nobody going to beat me in this. I'm going to put in the most work. And I'm going to go all out, and I'm not even going to play around with it. I'm going to take my life way more serious than what everybody else is doing. And I kept my word. I really, really kept my word, man. I got the biggest catalog of videos on YouTube. Don't nobody got over 2,000 videos of eye-opening messages and topics. Nobody. Nobody who was speaking. Look, yo, I'm going to keep it 100 with y'all. Nobody on this internet who is trying their best to speak truth and represent the kingdom of God, don't nobody got over 2,000 videos like me. I got the biggest catalog. Okay, because I kept my word with God. And I told God, I said, I'm going to outwork everybody. Nobody ain't going to be able to keep up with me. I'm going to take this stuff the most serious. I told God this when I was coming in his kingdom when I was 18 years old. I said, I'm going to work the hardest. Nobody going to be able to keep up with me. And I'm going to take my life the most serious. And I said, I'm going to go to the end. I got you, Jesus. I'm going to go to the end. And y'all, ever since I made that promise to Jesus when I was 18, I kept my word. I kept my promise. Ever since I made my promise to Jesus Christ, I kept my word. I kept my word, man. I kept my word, you know. And when I look at my life now and I look back, yo, I got over 20 years of working for Jesus' kingdom under my belt. That's amazing, man. That's amazing. You know what I'm saying? I already know that God is proud of me and my work and how long I've lasted. I know Jesus is proud of my work. I know heaven is proud of me, man. You know? People can't last this long, y'all. And I'm just going to keep it real. Let alone over 20 years of following God. Over 20 years of following Jesus Christ and working for the kingdom. People can't last this long, man. People can't last this long. A lot of y'all people are trying to get through one day of following God. You know what I'm saying? Let alone we talking over 20 years. You know, I've been in this stuff for over 20 years. following Jesus, chasing Jesus, working for the kingdom, putting in the work, fasting and praying, like really holding it down. And now, y'all, I'm really letting this soak now. I'm letting it sink in now. I'm really letting it sink in. And I'm glad that God told me this the other day when I woke up. I'm glad he told me this, man. I'm so glad he told me this, because now I'm really letting it sink in. And like I say, man, this picture that y'all see, yo, this is, I'm getting this picture turned into a plaque. You know what I'm saying? Off the record, man. I'm gonna hang this on my wall. Yo, this right here, man, is just, it amazes me, man. And I'm gonna be honest, y'all. I'm very proud of the work that I've been doing over all these years, man, because I started young. And I'm talking about way before the internet, all that stuff, y'all. Y'all know me. I started from the streets. You know what I'm saying? We was out there playing street ball. We made the channel for news. I'm on the news talking about God. You know what I'm saying? Man, look. I'm going to tell y'all something. No lie. When I first started doing this stuff when I was 18 years old, I used to be all in the projects. I used to be going from house to house doing street ministry. I used to go from house to house knocking on people's doors. I used to be all in the hoods in New Orleans, all in the ghettos, all in the projects. You know what I'm saying? That's right. I even went to the prison ministering to people. And one of the people that I went to the prison to go visit at that time, I remember going to see my Uncle Demone in prison. I went to the prison and saw my Uncle Demone, and me and him was talking about Jesus. So I've done all this, y'all. I've done all this. I started in the streets. I used to be all in the ghettos in New Orleans preaching the word, knocking on people's doors, talking about Jesus. At this time of my life, y'all, people thought I was crazy. I've been to the prison, you know what I'm saying? And I went to go visit my Uncle Demone. You know, he got life in jail. I went to go visit him in prison. I've done all the work. I've done all the legwork. I've done all this stuff, man. And I'm really just proud of this work, man. I got over 20 years under my belt. It's crazy, man. And I just want to just say this to y'all, man. Take your life and your journey with Jesus serious. Take your life and your journey with Jesus serious. I got over 20 years under my belt, y'all. So I'm letting y'all know it's possible, it can happen. Okay? It's possible and it can happen. But you gotta take your life serious. You gotta take your purpose serious. You can't be playing with people, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta take this stuff serious. And I'm gonna just be honest, y'all. I took my life the most serious. I took my life the most serious. I made nothing but great choices with my life. I ain't mess up my life and go to jail for 5 years and all that foolishness. No, man. When I turned 18 years old and I came into Jesus' kingdom, I got straight to it. I got straight to it, man. And now when I look at my life now, when I look back, yo, it was all worth it. It was all worth it. Y'all, I used to be the teenager. Rushing home from school to go read the Bible and study. That used to be me. I used to be the teenager rushing home from school to go spend time with God. Yeah, that was me. Everybody thought I was crazy. My mama thought I was nuts. Everybody, oh, Tireo, he's too spiritual. He's too deep. Tireo's changed. But look, y'all. But now look. I got all these people on the internet trying to be like Tireo. Real talk. All my haters, they want to be like Tireo. Yeah. I got people copycatting my blueprint. Yeah. I got people trying to work hard, trying to put in that work. I was the ones who came on the internet and started that. Put in the work. I was one of the ones who started that. Because I've been on YouTube since 2009. Okay, so I'm overqualified with all the experience. I was one of the original ones who started that, doing ton loads of videos. That's why my catalog of videos is too huge. We talking 2,000. We talking over 2,000 videos. I did over 500 cartoon movies. I got like what 6, 7, 8 albums I've done. Like what? Come on, man. This is crazy. And I'm so proud of the work that I've done for over 20 years of following Jesus Christ and working for his kingdom. And guess what, y'all? I ain't finished. I ain't finished, yo. That's what's crazy, because I'm not even finished. I already got 20 years under my belt and I'm not even finished. I'm not finished. So much love and much respect to all of you great people, man. And I just want to say this. For all of you people out there who are listening to this video and this message, man, if you really want to be great in following Jesus' kingdom, and if you really want to be great in putting in work for his kingdom, man, you use my life as the perfect example, bro. Take your life serious. Make good choices with your life and stay focused, man. Stay focused. And you gotta, and I gotta say this, you gotta stand on what you believe in. You gotta stand on that. You gotta stand on that. I stood on what I believed in. I believed in Jesus Christ. I believed in heaven and hell. I believe in all this deep spiritual stuff. I stand on what I believe in. You gotta stand on what you believe in. It don't matter if everybody going against you. It don't matter if everybody going against your beliefs. It don't matter. Y'all, people go against my beliefs 24/7 on the internet. Do I care? No, I don't care. Because it's my life. It's my relationship with God. So much love and much respect to you people, man. And may you people be richly blessed in the Lord, man. And I just wanted to share this with y'all, man. Over 20 years, I've been following Jesus Christ and working for his kingdom. And I'm so proud of myself, man. I'm so proud of the work that I've done. And I'm so proud of the work that I'm still doing till this day. So much love, much respect to you people, and may you people be richly blessed in the Lord, man. And let my life be an inspiration to yours. Stay focused, work hard, and continue to keep going. And one more thing I gotta say before I shut this down, man. Years matter to God. Years matter to God. Years matter, okay? God look at how long you can stay in the game. God look at how long you're going to last following him. Years matter. You can't just come into the kingdom talking about you saved and you ain't even gave God more than 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years. No, years matter to God. Years matter, man. Off the record. Years matter. And see, and I gotta say this, y'all. A lot of y'all who listening to this, and I have to say this, a lot of y'all who listening to this, you ain't been following Jesus long enough. That's why you don't have the experience. That's why you don't have the real knowledge. That's why you don't have the real wisdom and revelation. You ain't been following him long enough. You ain't been following him long enough. Seriously. A lot of people, y'all, they come right into the kingdom and they think they smart. They come right into the kingdom and they think they got knowledge. They come right into the kingdom and they think they got wisdom. No, man. No. You ain't been in this long enough. You ain't been in this stuff long enough, man. I got over 20 years under my belt. I got the biggest catalog of videos on YouTube, over 2,000. I've been in the game for a long time. I've been in this journey following Jesus and working for his kingdom. Seriously. And I gotta say this, man. Years matter to God. God look at how long you can last in this kingdom. God look at who can keep going. Because I got to keep it real with y'all. A lot of people, y'all, they gave up on Jesus. A lot of people quit. A lot of people, y'all, they come into the kingdom and what they do, they go right back to the nonsense in their life. Everybody can't do this, man. Everybody can't last. Everybody can't hang. I've seen a lot of people who come into the kingdom, y'all, they crack. They can't hang. They cannot hang. I've seen it. I've seen it. I could look at a person, y'all, and automatically tell if they're going to crack or they're going to throw in a towel or they're going to go back to their foolishness. Easily. Because I got the experience. I've been in this for over 20 years. I started at 18 years old. I know who can last and I know who can't. Seriously. Seriously. So much love and much respect to you people, man. Over 20 years, y'all, under my belt, following Jesus and putting in the work. Started at 18 years old, man. And just for the record, y'all, 18 is my favorite number. 18 is my favorite number because that's the number when I came into Jesus' kingdom. when I was 18 years old. 18 is my favorite number. So much love and much respect to you people, man. Peace.